Jose from Rapid Fire Leather, and today I'm gonna show you how to make this nautical shackle key holder. So if you like it, let's get to it. So that's right, makers. A while ago I got an idea involving these things, and I wanted to see if I can make a keychain. You already saw the thumbnail and the title. Maybe I succeed. I don't know. You're basically watching this from the future right now. So let's start. Okay, so I got the basic idea now. I know how this is gonna work, more or less. Now it's time to start prototyping. For that, I always like to use some cheap vinyl, so it will give me an idea of how it's gonna work, how it's gonna behave, and do it on the cheaper side. Yeah, it's gonna be basically something like this. You're gonna have a snap right here. You're gonna open it, you're gonna snap. You have access to all your keys and stuff. Shit, I think this is gonna be the basic design. Obviously, I'm gonna polish some details, adjusting some measurements. But yeah, this is basically the concept I'm going for. Next step, make the final product. Let's go. Okay, so I'm already onto this. For starters, I cut the length a little bit, so a bit shorter. I modify some of these corners right here because the shackle is rubbing onto the leather. You know, in this corner, right here. Perfect. And don't worry, it doesn't need to be perfect right now. Right? Yes, just tiny bit. That's it. Yes. And perfect. Look. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Second, I'm gonna be cutting this tiny strap. I don't want it to be too tight, because if it's too tight, it's gonna start bulking right here. We don't want that. I want some distance. It's tight, but it's not super tight where it starts deforming. Perfect. Great. Yes, yes, I think this works. This works actually. Oh, wait a second. You know, with the with the snap, now it doesn't fit on the shackle. So we're gonna need another solution for this. What are we gonna do? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I can just cry a little bit because it's not gonna work. Or I can just give up. Also, yes, that's a good option as well. Maybe you already saw. Maybe you already saw what I did. So I wish you could tell me how I did it in the end. But I guess that's not an option right now. Let me think and come back. Guess what? I did it, makers, and without your help. Look at this. I just move some things and look at it. You just need to do this a little bit sideways, you know? Just a little bit of an angle there, and it comes like butter. Look. Oh yes, I love it. So we can continue now. Where do we go from here? It's very simple. Now that I'm sure everything is where it's going to be. Gosh. How does this thing works? Okay, I'm gonna undo this. Next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trace this. Now you're gonna say, oh, that's so ugly. And yes it is. But as I told you, don't worry, because we are not finished yet. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take a picture of this, making sure everything's flat, and I'm gonna open it with Adobe Illustrator. Let's go. And here we are now. I'll start by creating a new document. Now we'll bring the photo. I put a ruler in the photo so I can get an idea of the scale. Lower the opacity, lock it. Now I'm gonna start tracing, making sure everything is proportional and at the right size. This step I'm gonna be fixing all of those previous mistakes. And finally, here it is. Took a little bit longer than expected. Maybe as you can see by the lighting, it's another day. I included this small shackle image. It's real scale. It's the perfect size you're gonna need, so you can take it to the shop and pick the exact one you're gonna need for this project. With that, let's start cutting. Right, now to trace onto the leather. And I'm gonna use this 3mm thick or 5 ounces tobacco leather, and I'm gonna be lining it with this waterproof plastic. This is completely optional. I'm gonna do it because this is gonna give it a little more stiffness, but you can skip this entirely. So let's start. Yes, there is. Now this next step is also completely optional. I'm gonna add a couple of eyelets just to give it a little bit of an upgrade, you know, a little bit of an oomph, if you will. Yes, that's it. Now the next step is to realize that I am an idiot because I didn't use the plastic before adding the eyelids, but it's no big deal, I can fix it. Let's do it. I'm gonna glue this. This is some common silicone. Maybe you know it is the thing like hot glue, but this is room temperature. It's just so this doesn't move while sewing. That's right, I'm gonna be sewing this. As I told you, this is a completely optional step, not really necessary. I'm gonna sew it to join the leather to the plastic. And let's go. Puta madre. And let's go. now it comes the fun part. Let's start assembling this. You know what? I just realized something. You better not use the eyelids, since they won't let you fit anything through the shackle. You see? They take most of the space. So that's how it is, just how in life you live and you learn, makers. So let me make a new one and come back. Here it is. I wish it was that quick, but sadly I took the long way. Okay, so now let's go back to the fun part, I hope. As you can see, it's a little bit tricky, but it's actually fun. It feels like doing a puzzle. Yes, look at that. We're almost there. Now it's time for the strap. Yes, now for the strap. I'm still making adjustments, as you can see. That's how this process goes. You will never know until you're working the final piece. But I think I finally got it. Let's see. Yes, that's it. Let's add the snap. And yes, I added the snap. Now it's finally finished. And I really like how this turned out. It's very nice, very cool, has a lot of character. It's beautiful, the look the shackles had. Gives it a marine, nautical, but kinda western, I don't know. Don't worry, I'm gonna make all the adjustments to the pattern, so you won't have any of the problems I had. So that's it, makers, for the launch of my channel. I wanted to start with a quick, simple project, something you can make in an afternoon, even less. If you already have everything ready, you can make this in 20 or even 30 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I have many more ideas, many more videos to come, and please comment below what you like to see next, what you like, what you didn't like. I wanna get better, I wanna make better videos, and see you next time.